In the words of Sun Tzu, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Today, we take a journey back in time, more than 2,000 years ago, to the era of the legendary Chinese general, military strategist and philosopher Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu, a name that reverberates through the annals of history, is known for his seminal work, The Art of War. This military treatise, written in the 5th century BC, is not just a manual of warfare, but a timeless guide to strategy, leadership, and management. The Art of War is a profound masterpiece that transcends the confines of its original context. It is not solely about physical battles or military campaigns. Rather, it delves into the deeper aspects of conflict, the human psyche, and the art of decision-making. Sun Tzu's teachings emphasize the importance of strategy. He posits that winning a war is not merely about brute force or numerical superiority, but about outsmarting the adversary. To him, the best victory is the one that is won without shedding a single drop of blood. In a world where conflict is inherent and pervasive, Sun Tzu's wisdom resonates across various spheres of life. In business, politics, sports, and even personal relationships, his principles of strategy can be applied. It's about understanding the terrain, knowing your strengths and weaknesses, and using this knowledge to your advantage. The Art of War teaches us to be flexible and adaptable. It encourages us to be like water, which takes the shape of its container, flowing around obstacles rather than confronting them head-on. It's a lesson in patience, resilience, and the power of subtle strategic maneuvers. The wisdom of Sun Tzu is as relevant now as it was over 2 millennia ago. It is a testament to the enduring nature of his insights that they continue to inspire and guide individuals and organizations across the globe. Sun Tzu's wisdom transcends time and still holds profound lessons for us today. Sun Tzu once said, "In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity." This is a cornerstone of his teachings, as reflected in the first chapter of The Art of War, which emphasizes the critical role of planning and preparation. In a world where uncertainty is the only certainty, foresight becomes an invaluable asset. According to Sun Tzu, planning is not a rigid blueprint to be followed blindly, but a flexible guide that allows us to navigate the unpredictable twists and turns of life. He encourages us to stay adaptable, to remain open to new information, and to adjust our strategies as circumstances evolve. This is not just about preparing for battle, but about preparing for life. It's about understanding the landscape, recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, and making informed decisions based on this knowledge. In the words of Sun Tzu, victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Sun Tzu states, "The general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple before the battle is fought." This wisdom underpins the second chapter of The Art of War, which delves into the art of waging war. Sun Tzu emphasizes the paramount importance of strategic planning and calculated action. A general, he suggests, must be like a master chess player, thinking several moves ahead, anticipating his opponent's strategies, and preparing his counter-moves. But it's not just about strategy. Sun Tzu also highlights the cost of war, in resources, in lives, in morale. He warns against the reckless rush into battle, the kind of haste that can lead to disaster. This is not a call for timidity, rather it's a call for wisdom, for discernment. A prudent general understands that sometimes the greatest victory can come from avoiding battle altogether. As Sun Tzu asserts, he will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. Sun Tzu advises, attack him where he is unprepared, appear where you are not expected. This nugget of wisdom anchors our exploration of the third chapter of The Art of War, which illuminates the concept of a strategic attack. Sun Tzu's military prowess was not built on brute force, but on the clever use of strategy and deception. The essence of a strategic attack is unpredictability. It is about keeping your foe off balance, guessing, and reacting to your moves. This approach requires a deep understanding of your enemy's weaknesses and the ability to exploit them effectively. In a broader sense, this strategy can be applied beyond the battlefield. Whether it's in business, politics, sports, or even personal relationships, the principles remain. The key is to seize the initiative, strike where the opposition is weak, and remain unpredictable. In Sun Tzu's words, the skillful fighter puts himself into a position which makes defeat impossible. Sun Tzu declares, "To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself." As we delve into the fourth chapter of The Art of War, we explore a thought-provoking concept known as tactical dispositions. In the realm of warfare and strategy, Sun Tzu emphasizes two key facets of victory. The first is self-protection, the ability to secure ourselves against defeat. It's about positioning, preparation, and fortitude, about creating a fortress so impregnable that the enemy can find no foothold. This is a matter entirely in our own hands, a testament to our strategic prowess and the strength of our defenses. The second facet of victory, however, hinges on the actions of our adversaries. Sun Tzu asserts that the chance to conquer the enemy is often provided by the enemy himself. This might sound paradoxical at first glance. Why would an enemy hand over the keys to their own downfall? Well, the answer lies in the subtleties of human error and the unpredictability of warfare. Even the most formidable foes can slip up, revealing a chink in their armor or making a move that leaves them vulnerable. These are the moments a wise general waits for, watching and waiting with the patience of a predator, ready to strike when the opportunity arises. But seizing these opportunities requires a keen understanding of one's own capabilities. It's about knowing when to hold back and when to unleash the full force of your attack. It's about discerning the line between rash action and strategic aggression. This balance is not easily achieved. It requires a deep understanding of the dynamics of conflict and the variables at play. In essence, Sun Tzu's tactical dispositions are a dance between self-protection and opportunistic attack, a delicate balance that can tip the scales of victory. It's a game of chess where every move counts, and the most adept player is the one who can adapt their strategy on the fly, capitalizing on their strengths and exploiting the weaknesses of their opponent. As Sun Tzu wisely states, "He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious." Sun Tzu once said, "Know yourself and you will win all battles." As we draw to a close in our exploration of The Art of War, we realize the profound wisdom in these words. We've journeyed through the intricate strategies of laying plans, waging war, strategic attack, and tactical dispositions. But the essence of Sun Tzu's teachings transcends the battlefield. It resonates deeply with the art of living itself. The strategic planning that Sun Tzu speaks of is as relevant in a boardroom as it is on a battlefield. It's about understanding the terrain, knowing your strengths and weaknesses, and positioning yourself to seize opportunities while mitigating risks. It's about thinking several steps ahead and being prepared for any eventuality. When we talked about waging war, we weren't just discussing physical combat, we were exploring the concept of conflict, which is a part of our daily lives. Whether it's a disagreement with a colleague or a negotiation with a business partner, Sun Tzu teaches us to approach conflict with wisdom and strategy, not with brute force or anger. The idea of a strategic attack is not about causing harm or destruction. It's about achieving your goals with the least amount of resistance. It's about being smart, being diplomatic, and choosing your battles wisely. And finally, tactical dispositions. This is perhaps the most universally applicable of Sun Tzu's teachings. It's about positioning ourselves for success, about being proactive instead of reactive. It's about shaping our circumstances instead of being shaped by them. In conclusion, The Art of War isn't just a military manual. It's a timeless guide to strategic thinking, conflict resolution, and personal growth. It's about understanding ourselves and our environment, about making wise choices and being prepared for any challenge that comes our way. In the words of Sun Tzu, the art of war teaches us to rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him, not on the chance of his not attacking, but on the fact that we have made our position unassailable.